Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for joining our organization tonight. Please take 3 or 4 minutes or so and tell the people about yourself, and we'll take questions.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everybody. My name is Laurence Kaldor, and as you just heard, I'm running for judge. As I spoke to some people earlier, even the most ardent political activists, nobody knows who the judges are at the end of the ballot. So I'm going to make it easy for you. My last name, Kaldor, like California door, Kaldor, California door, but with a K. So hopefully that'll stay with you. My story, very simple, and I'm going to keep it brief. 27 years ago, I survived a plane crash. You heard me right, a plane crash. You wouldn't know it just to look at me. My leg is artificial, my right eye, I lost it, and my father passed away all as a result of the accident. Also, as a result of the accident, I was awarded a modest settlement. Now, at age 18, I could have become reclusive and just basically given up. But because of the ethics and the morality of my family and my dad, God love him, I didn't give up. I actually dedicated most of my life to public service, and I've pretty much been doing it ever since. I really didn't give up, and just surviving wasn't enough. I finished law school, I graduated college on time, went on to get my master's degree, and I used my legal education and my license to do and practice and fight for people and victims of domestic violence. That's pretty much been a cause near and dear to my heart. Basically, what I've learned in the court system, what I found over the last few years, it's been getting worse. You people have felt it if you've tried to get into court. More and more, the middle class folks, everyday folks like you, like me, we're being barred access to the court system because of their shrinking budgets and bloated calendars. What I have found as a litigator and a member of the court system is ways to improve and focus on improving the system. I've specifically spent the last 3 years through voluntary service in the court system studying, honing my skills, and studying to become a judicial officer. And I pretty much have found that what the court system needs are effective, fast, and fair judges, and judges who understand how to effectively administer and work the courtroom. So this way, no one, regardless of your station in society, no one would be barred access to the courtroom. And that, to me, is what's key. Everyone, regardless of station in society, deserves their day in court so that you can litigate material matters of fact in court. Also, having the ability to mitigate, to mediate, to arbitrate, those are skills that I've acquired, as well as the ability to identify frivolous lawsuits and, again, avoid encumbrances within the court system. So by and large, what I've basically learned over the last 3 years, what I've studied through voluntary service through the court system, I'm fast, I'm effective, I'm efficient, but most of all, I'm fair. I can't do this without your support. I welcome everybody. Please, I invite you to go to my website. There's materials out there. Read about me. My experience, my integrity, my life story speaks for itself, and my life experience speaks for itself. Please join the online conversation. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to come out, continue this force. I can't do it without you. So my name is Laurence Kaldor, and I am running for judge. An honor and a privilege to be your next judge. Questions? Go ahead.
Which office is that?
Superior Court of, it's an excellent question. I am running for Superior Court of Los Angeles County, which is 9 million. It's an at-large, 9 million eligible voters. It's an at-large election. So I am covering LA County. LA County is surprisingly larger than you might think. It is an incredibly large county, but I've been meeting a lot of great folks and a lot of great people, and I've been doing my best. And I've got another 8.5 million, 900 million, a lot of people to see. Any other questions? Oh, go ahead.
I understand that the judge is a nonpartisan office, but this would be important to all of us. Are you a Democrat?
I am. Thank you so much. That is also an excellent question. I am a registered Democrat. It is, however, a nonpartisan position. I was actually in the back of the room speaking to some young ladies earlier. I am hoping, because I do speak and I have been able to transcend and cross both sides of the aisle, I have spoken to both conservative folks as well as liberal folks. I am a registered Democrat. I wear that banner proudly, but at the same time, it is a nonpartisan race. And here's the most important thing. And I hope that doesn't dissuade anybody in the room. If and when you come before me, if and when you are ever in my courtroom, I don't ask you, your sexual preference. I don't ask if you're a citizen. It doesn't matter to me what your political affiliation is when you are in court for whatever matter you are in court for. You are there, and actually it's about the material issues of fact. So, but again, my affiliation, I wear it proudly. Anything else?
Another question? I have one brief one. It appears that most of the legal decisions issued by sitting judges result from clerks who do the majority of the work, and that it appears that the court system is just massively overburdened by numbers of pending cases, and the judges really don't read the material. That's a rumor that I hear. That's what lawyer friends of mine tell me about. A, is that correct? And B, what remedy would you see so that the judge actually does personally get involved with cases? How is that solvable without hiring a vastly larger number of judges?
Okay, it's actually a multi-tiered question. It's a good one, but it's a multi-tiered question. The first and foremost, I've been pro temping for the past 3 years, which, if those that don't know, I am a volunteer judge. It is a volunteer capacity only. So I have had the experience of having excellent clerks who do assist with some of the material. However, I will say, and I can only speak for myself, I read every single case that comes before me. I will read every issue, and if I don't know something, I will look up the law. I will spend extra hours the night before. I will come in extra early the day of, especially because I have the ability, which most judges do, to see your calendar in advance. So the first answer is, judges have plenty of time in advance of the majority of the material that comes before them. So they do have time to prep it. I cannot speak to other magistrates or what other judges do with regards to not reading the material. Are there courtrooms where the clerk might? Very possibly. It would never happen in my courtroom, and for the past 3 years, it has never happened in my courtroom. So I would actually say that if I am elected or appointed, but if you folks are nice enough to elect me, yes, I would make sure that every single decision that comes from my courtroom is not only researched very well by me, but is then adjudicated specifically by me. I am relying on the clerks, who do a phenomenal job, by the way. I believe that one of the roles of a good judge is recognizing all of the members of the courtroom and their essential necessity at every different station within the courtroom. I think that a well-run courtroom has the respect of each individual person and what they do and what their function is. But the judge's function is to be the ultimate arbitrator, to know the law, and to be fair, and to adjudicate that specific decision.
Thank you, Brent. Any other final questions for candidate Kaldor?
Did that answer your question?
It was a good start.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
Go ahead, Bob. Oh,
He had a question.
Oh, just a suggestion, maybe you could institute pop quizzes for the judges.
excellent suggestion. I will bring that up at the next judge board meeting.
well, please a round of applause for our candidate.